Today we are making Asun, which is spicy peppered goat meat, a very popular meal in Nigeria. So starting off with your goat meat. This is mixed goat meat and I've cleaned it with water and vinegar. Then I'm going to start to season the goat meat. So here I'm using 1 teaspoon of salt, 1 beef stock cube, and then I'm going to massage this in well. I'm going to add that seasoned goat meat to a pot and I'm going to cook it by steaming on a low temperature. What you'll see is that it creates its own juices and its own stock. So I steam it for 15 minutes. Now we're going to make our pepper mix. So first of all, I'm getting a medium red bell pepper. I'm chopping this quite roughly just so that it works easier in our blender. I'm also going to take half of a red onion and similarly I'm going to chop this quite roughly. Finally, you cannot forget your Scotch bonnet. Here I have 1 pretty large one, but you can also take 2 medium ones, or if you can't really handle the spice, maybe go for half of a Scotch bonnet pepper. So now I'm going to add this all to my blender and I'm going to pulse blend it. This should get you a nice rough consistency, which is exactly what we need. So this is what my goat meat looks like after it's been steaming for around 15 minutes. I'm then going to add it to a tray and I'm going to grill it for another 15 to 20 minutes. Then back to the chopping board, I'm going to chop up half of a bell pepper. You can use any colour, usually green is used. In this instance, I think I've run out of my green, so I used a yellow bell pepper. You want to use a colour that's different to the red if you can. It's going to taste the same, but it's going to look a bit nicer as you're getting more colours in there. Then I'm going to take another red onion. I'm going to chop off 1/4 of this red onion and I'm going to chop this down. With your grilled goat meat, you want to flip it halfway through to 15 to 20 minutes. Once your goat meat is completely grilled and fully cooked, we're also going to chop this down into small blocks, and if you have any bones in your goat meat, we're going to get rid of those too. Now to bring it all together, so I'm using a wok here and we're going to add a tablespoon of vegetable oil and heat it up for a few minutes. Then you're going to add in your goat meat and a few tablespoons of stock which we created from steaming the goat meat earlier on. Finally, we're going to start to add in our rough pepper mix. So I'm adding this in parts and mixing it as I go along. Don't forget to also add in a Maggi cube or seasoning cube. Finally, we're going to add in our chopped bell pepper and our chopped onion from earlier on and mix this all together and cook it down for a further 10 minutes or so on a medium to high temperature. And then look at this, it is honestly so delicious, so flavorful, nice and spicy, just beautiful. So you can either eat this on its own as a snack, or I actually like to have mine with a bit of rice, and if I'm trying to be healthy, some vegetables as well. If you like this video, please remember to comment, like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.